It should be pretty close. Right there. A hidden area. Now that we have the crystal heart, we can dash through these with no problem. Ah, damn. Gonna need to time this so that none of the lasers are on screen at the moment. Damn it. I'm waiting for the timing to be a little bit better, like that. There we go. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm not confident in my abilities on this one, so if I die, I die. That's how it's gonna be. Oof! That was cutting it close. Alright, what's over this way? A lot of crystals. The Deep Focus Charm. Let's see what that does. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long period. Draws in soul from the surrounding air. The barrel will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. Interesting. So it costs 4 notches, but you can heal a little bit better. I think it focuses at a slower rate, as in you... the amount of soul you gain... Or, sorry. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's the amount of soul that you gain is slowed over time. Or, alternatively, it's how much soul... Or, sorry, how much time it takes you to heal. So you might need to stay kind of still in order to make use of it, or proper use of it. So now that we've cleared the area, Cornifer's out of here. Let me also clear that out of the way quick. And now let's just fly on out. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for something on the lower parts of this. I think I might have passed it up already. But there is a hidden spot you can drop down right here. If you're not paying attention, you can miss it. I say hidden in that you're not really going to be looking out for it. Whoa, okay. Woo! It's a grub! Whoa, that's not a grub! That is some creepy abomination! Well, that was disconcerting. But there's a hidden wall over here. Where an actual grub is. So yeah, now we have mimic grubs, as I like to call them, but they are actually... Oh, grub mimics. There we go. I'm just gonna go with mimic grub, because that, I feel, is a little bit... It's a little bit in the moment more than the other thing. Oh, and if we hit this, an elevator opens up, and if we come all the way down here, we're actually back in Dirtmouth. So let's stop in for a spell and see what's up. Oh, hello. That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit, I'd placed thin odds on her survival. Seems to think very highly of her rescuer, some sort of dashing warrior type. Barely stopped gushing since she got back. The warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. I would have loved to meet so impressive a bug. Before we go sit on the bench and check out our map, let's report in with Sly.
Oh, what do you have there? Why, that's the key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. Did you find any of those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me, yes. Very kind. Now, I can open my old storeroom up. I could sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look.
So now he can sell an elegant key, the heavy blow, and the sprint master. Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly as though you were young again. Or, so I'm told. Let's have a look at this. It's kind of inexpensive, so let's see what that's about. I'll also buy an elegant key. And I will leave it at that for right now. Let's go equip that charm. But also, if we go sit down next to her, after a little while, she starts to blush. And if you just leave the knight alone for a little bit, he'll start to nod off, but it also kind of looks like he's resting on her a little bit. She doesn't do anything more to this, but it's just a cute little thing. Either way, let's check out the charms. We have the Dash Master, which you can dash more often and dash downwards, whereas the Sprint Master just increases the running speed. So rather than increasing your dash abilities, you actually move slightly faster on the ground. Allow me to demonstrate. Not a good first showing, but here we go. Now we're actually running a lot faster. It's definitely very obvious. So yeah, I might not keep it on. I'm probably gonna equip something different. I kind of like having the Gathering Swarm, so I might as well leave that on right now. I will take off the Soul Catcher though, and I will put on Dash Master. So now we can dash a lot quicker, or at least a lot more often, and we can dash downwards. But only still once per, like, standing on the ground. I'm gonna head back up to the Crystal Peak and head off to, well, let me pull open the map in the Crystal Peak just to show you where I'm going. So that bottom right area, where there's a huge pit, I'm gonna go to the right of that. Because now that we have the Crystal Heart, we can access that. So I will meet you there. Alright, and we're here. Let's see what's over here. Well, seems like there was a couple of Yep, that's a shaman, warning, I suppose. We're gonna need to drop down from here. Let's see what we got. The Crystallized Mound. Oof. Oh dear. Keep on jumping. I'm gonna try not to pay any mind to... Oh, never mind, it didn't work. An opportunity! Haha! No! There we go. Took a hit I shouldn't have taken. Oop, roly-poly. Hey! Oof. Tricky jumps. I think there's something over to the left, so I'm actually going to try to get back over there. Let's wait for a safe jump rather than me risking jumping on top of a spike ball, or a spike platform, excuse me. Huh. You alright there? We have consumed the Descending Dark. Now we have an upgrade to our falling special move. I cannot remember what it was called. It's basically the exact same, but it does a little bit more damage. And I want to say it makes us... it causes a shockwave, I think. We'll have to investigate that in a second. Whoop. Well, a double feature just then. Anyway, let's head on at it. There we go. Let's head on out of here. So that is the first power-up to an existing ability that we've encountered in this game. So each one of your spells can actually be upgraded in some capacity, including your dash, actually. I don't think your Crystal Heart dash can be upgraded, but your regular dash can be upgraded, believe it or not. But as far as we're concerned, I think that's the end of Crystal Peak, so let's just jump on down here. Or at least, end of Crystal Peak for now. Huh. Can I leave? Damn. Hard light. You hate to see it. You also hate to look at it. Like, that's bright. You'd probably be out of eyes if you actually had eyes and not just a couple of sockets. Anyway. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Lurien the watcher, in his spire, looking over the city. Hera the beast, in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. Ow! Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to the sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens, that plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain, our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds, it shall be done. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. Well, you can sit here for as long as you like. But eventually you're gonna have to wake up. Hey, camera, I need your help here. Oh, hello. Hello, pretty moth spirit. Bye. I like your seaweed. I like your floating lampposts. They look cool. Also, there's no real danger if you fall. I believe if you fall, you'll actually just drop down on a landable platform again. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. That's my other name. To cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? I mean, I like weapons. Taking the dream nail. Hold the top face button to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Who's making that annoying chanting? I can't sleep around here.
Ah, you've returned! Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit the sacred blade has dulled over time. Together perhaps we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence, Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more.
Okay, I'm gonna leave before you start chanting my ear off. Welcome to the resting grounds. And now that we have the dream nail, we can interact with these little trees, hold the top face button, and you'll have a little bit of a platforming exploration in whatever screen you're currently in for these essence. Each dream tree will have a certain amount of essence that gets spawned from it. And no essence will spawn outside of the current screen you are on. So, once you collect all of them, you'll hear that sound. And if you return back to the dream tree, you will observe that it has grown a little bit. It's changed shape a little bit. Dead remembered. Penitent moth, dreams revered. There's a door here that we can't do anything with, but it might be good to keep that that's insignia in mind. Also, Cornifer's been here, but we haven't seen him yet, so we're probably gonna need to report to Dirtmouth to get a map of the resting grounds. Let's go see now if he has, in fact, dropped one off at his elbows. I was gonna say, who needs an elevator? I can wall jump. But apparently I need the elevator. Bafanada. So now we actually have a couple of other pins to put into the map whenever we come across something of note. The Whispering Roots, as I've been calling them dream trees, and the Warrior's Grave. And I will demonstrate what the Warrior's Grave is once we head back down into the resting grounds. For now, though, once we get the Dream Nail and we head over to the graveyard over in Dirtmouth, we actually see this guy. Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. And if you take the Dream Nail, may he rest in peace, by which I mean in essence. Anyway, let's head back to the resting grounds. I mean, I'm probably gonna be hunting a couple of monsters down there, probably. Yeah, I know. You're already here. Now then. We've kind of already explored a lot, and it seems like there's actually a dreamer pretty nearby. If we check out our map, we'll see that the resting grounds is right above the City of Tears. By which I mean the east side of the City of Tears. We've already explored the west side, but we have not yet been able to access the east side. We can get there in a couple of different ways, and I'm gonna try to find, you know, the multiple ways. But there's still more to explore in this room alone. For example, there's some light shining over here. If we head this way, there's actually a secret area. The Dream Shield. Now that insignia looks very familiar. I believe we have to equip it, but as long as we equip it and go up to that door I pointed out, we will be able to access that room. So let me go check out on the bench how much it costs. The Dream Shield costs 3, so I'm gonna need to get rid of a couple of things here. Defensive Charm, once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams, conjures a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. So now we have that just circling around us for a little bit. I've used this like once and didn't really get much use out of it. It's only selectively helpful, it seems. Huh. Looks like I was wrong about the Dream Shield needing, or me needing the Dream Shield to access this. It looks very similar, don't you agree? Anyway. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm providing you with false information. I believe, and don't quote me on this until it actually happens, I believe we just need to collect a whole lot of essence, return to the moth lady, and then she will eventually open the gate up for us. But again, don't quote me on that. I could just be wrong entirely again. This area creeps me out. Listen to this heavy breathing. Also, I believe these guys do a couple of hit points of damage, but best not to antagonize them. They are scary. Over here we have a recluse. Or a refuse, rather. You know, someplace to hide out. Ah, Mehon, this world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does che wake? Why does che persist? Ah, Le Maire, you could not know of tragedy as complete as Ches. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, Meled lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away. Buried, Moina? Aye, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject Ches' outsideness. She doesn't suppose. Nalo, Nalo. Could che ask? Could che burden? Le Maire, couldst you deliver gift to her grave? The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? Che ask perhaps the impossible things, mad things? For Le Maire to take up such a quest would be a kindness Ches near forgotten. I'm gonna say no for now. You turn away. Che should have expected such. This world is not one of favors, only of heartache. So the quest for that is she'll give you an item and you're gonna need to deliver it to a world that I haven't been to yet in this playthrough. Without taking a single hit point of damage. Otherwise, the item will break, and you're going to need to come back to the Grey Mourner and get another one of those items. And it is, in fact, a long trek. Allow me to open the map and show you roughly where it's supposed to be. Around here-ish, where the Dreamer is, like in this general vicinity. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's entirely wrong. It's somewhere over here, I believe. Because I have been this way, but we couldn't explore, we wouldn't be able to explore around here just yet. So it's actually over here, the complete other side of Hallownest. In other words, we can't reach that just yet. Also, new geocache. Hi, Grub. That's a real one, too, so we don't need to worry about that one fighting back at us. Hello. Sometimes when you kill enemies now, they will give you some essence. Not every time, but sometimes. I'm hearing a glowy. And it's up by those scary bats. Yeah, these guys. Okay, and what do we have? A Hallownest seal. Not terrible.